This is a broom that kids play with, and they broke the handle, so I glued it back together, and it broke in almost the same place again. The grain is just too crooked on this wood, so I'm going to make a new broom handle out of this piece of oak. And I'm going to make it the same diameter as this piece of conduit here. You'll see why that's handy later. Now I want to make this round using a roundover bit, but I haven't got a bit that matches this curvature exactly, so I'm going to use a larger bit and kind of approximate. I didn't get that quite right. I'm cutting away too much, so I need to lower the bit and move the fence forward by a tiny bit. Not perfectly round, but round enough for a broom handle. New sanding belt. Looks like my initial tracking adjustment was off a little bit. Now comes the interesting part, which is making a thread to fit in here. The old broom handle is about 19 millimeters, though not completely round. So I made a 19 millimeter hole and I have to make this fit in here. The new handle is a little bit larger. I keep on jamming into the test hole, and where it rubs it leaves a smooth spot, so that's where I know where to sand away more. I just measured 3 threads on here at 15.5 millimeters. Works out to a 5.16 millimeter pitch, which would also be 0.203 inches, so it's probably a 5 turns per inch thread. I'm using my table saw fence and a dowel indicator to draw parallel lines that are 200 thousandths of an inch apart. And there's my thread sort of laid out. Now I just have to mark that through to the wood by cutting where the lines are. Whoops. So that should be about the right pitch. Now I just need to cut a thread into it. I'll try that with a file. I had to improve the ergonomics of it a little bit. Won't go in yet. Oh, it's just starting to take. I can see it's rubbing on the top actually, so this part is too much. Oh yeah. So as it gets tight, I just turn it in a bit and then see where there's residue left from rubbing against the broom piece. So it's rubbing right here, so I need to cut that back a little bit. So this took a few minutes, but this goes all the way in now and bottoms out, so that thread is working. And for really small jobs like this, it's not really worth getting it a varnish out, so I just use some beeswax type stuff and rub that in there. And warming it up with a heat gun to let that wax soak in there a little bit better. So part of me wants to tell the kids, I dare you to break this one, but I don't think that'd be a smart thing to say.